When it comes to exposing corruption and things that have hurt our country, it shouldn't be a Democrat or a Republican thing. It should be the right thing to do. It should be the American thing to do. It should be an obligation, if you have the ability to expose something, to expose it. But see, where the Democrat and the Republican thing comes into play is when it lies on guilt. But see, the only people that would lie on guilt more than likely are presidents that are no longer here. Okay? It's going to be real easy for them to push guilt and say, oh, it was George Bush, the first George Bush. Why? Because he's the one that drafted me. He's also the one that set this in motion for me to do. But that doesn't mean that it was him. It just means that the buck stops with him. And that's when the original coup started. When it set off. When he left the FBI and all these other things and had the ability to see something was wrong, that's when it started. He stepped out and stepped to the side so his son wouldn't get the brunt of it. His son's not the cause of it. It doesn't matter to me if he is or not. It falls on the president before him. And the fact that the president before him is no longer here, so it falls with him and stops with him, and you will not be able to tell how far back it goes. So what we have here is I'm reeling in the rest of the war, pulling in. I caught the bullet that George Sr. shot, and I'm reeling it in. I'm coming in with the anchor, and we're pulling in everything, all the intel and all the stuff. So what's happening now is most generally all the senators and governors and everything are out of the way. This is all just media. It's a machine doing this. Well, I can tell you this. It's all going to fall back on the presidency of the first Bush. It's all going to fall back that it's going to roll out that it's all been in the media and it's all been in music and it's all... Then you're going to understand where Eminem and Slim Shady and all of these things originated from. But I have a lot more things than that. And this is about making sure that I get paid and getting recognition for the things that I have done and all this. And I've also cheated death, too, on this. So, I don't have to worry about riding the anchor the rest of the way in because it's pulling in as we speak. I need to jump off and then be relocated for my safety, for my health, get checked out, all these other things, prepare for my new life, prepare for my life to start fundamentally. I never would have thought at the age 42 I would say that my life is just now starting.